when I was a kid, I was dreaming a lot. Even wake up, I was dreaming sometimes. I was asking Allah to make me going through in this football career. What I achieved now, what I have it now, all things I've been going through. All things I've been winning, I think it's because of Allah. And that's why I want to say thank you to Allah.
La deuxième promotion de l'Académie Mimosif.com, la promotion Armando, marque sa première escale.
C'est quel club professionnel aujourd'hui?
Le Barcelone. Parce que bon, il pratique un football qui me convient. C'est un football technique. C'est pas aussi dur que les championnats italiens, c'est un championnat bon. Ça me convient selon ma technique, selon la philosophie que le coach m'a inculqué. Bon, je pense que ça peut m'aller. Le Barcelone, c'est une très bonne équipe, ça me convient.
Oh, me when I was a kid, I was dreaming a lot, too much. I think too much. I was crazy about that.
J'ai découvert Yaya Touré dans un match. Il jouait pour une petite équipe. Dès que je l'ai vu, j'ai dit, celui-là, c'est vraiment un bon joueur, qui sait. Et quand on m'a dit que c'était le frère de Colo, j'ai dit, ah, il est plus fort que son frère même.
This guy makes everything happen, you know. Because before, I was playing football just to have fun with my friends. But when I go there, I start to learn and then sing football and as well start to put them as head like, if I take this seriously, one day I'm going to be professional and one day I'm going to be successful and one day I'm going to be a big champion.
Le petit Yaya, c'est qu'il était très adroit avec le ballon, très facile, techniquement parlant, dans la conduite, dans les contrôles, dans les passes. Tout semblait facile déjà pour lui, très déterminé et sachant véritablement ce qu'il voulait. Je me suis dit, en le voyant jouer, peut-être ce joueur peut devenir un jour un ballon d'or.
Kids and we were all excited to go in Europe to try to compare ourselves to the European footballer, and in my mind I was thinking like that's the time for me.
They said that there will be 5 Ivorian players come to our team, so everybody was excited to see them. The first training we did, we were running in the wood and they had to run with us. But they couldn't keep up, so they were looking and we were doubling them, and we were thinking they can't run. But in the afternoon it was a football training and it was something different then. We had to play one-on-one to each other for 1 minute. Then I had to play against Yaya, so I didn't touch the ball. It was unbelievable.
We were kind of, you know what I mean, look around and said like, you know, different food, different quality of life, different weather, and we start to miss our family. We start to cry, and even myself, I want to see my brother, I want to see my sister, I want to see my father. I want my mom to make a food, special food like she made it before, and first year was difficult. I think, if I can say that, horrible.
Yaya faisait partie des premiers à être venu à Beveren et ça a été le premier à être transféré aussi. Il a été transféré de mémoire, je crois, en décembre, 31 décembre 2003 pour 2 millions d'euros. Et on avait sur le compte les 2 millions d'euros le 1er janvier 2004. Donetsk a payé cash.
those times I remember when I come to race, I meet a big player like, Rivaldo. To be honest with you, play with Rivaldo in Greece is like I was playing with Barcelona as well. In my head, to be honest with you. Because it was, pass, moving. He was good in free kick. He was a good passer. He was very clever in his moving. And there in Olympiacos, I was always play with him. Always play with him. When I have to go, I give him to him. He give him to me. And sometimes we play. And that year was brilliant. Yeah, we play in Champions League and we win Real Madrid. And this time. And from there, he said, look, yeah, I told you, with your quality, you should play in Barcelona. I said, yeah. He said, yes. I said, unbelievable. It's such a crazy club. I want to be there, I mean.
No, it's okay, but Atletico Madrid катастрофа. Очень хорошо, что один лучший Yaya, he's like my son, oldest son. I have small son, and Yaya like my oldest son. I'm not like maybe many agent. Everybody start call, exactly this period. 1 second.
When the first day when I meet Dimitri, we was talking about football, but the way I was talking would tell him what I want to be, what I want to achieve. It seemed like this kid's a dream, but I can help him make his dream come reality.
Спасибо. I work a lot with young player, and I know how to work with young player. And 1 second. What is hello?
The first day when Dimitri called me, I called my wife and I asked my wife, yeah, you know what, Barcelona want me to go there. She said, huh? She said, it's not possible. I said, yeah. She said, but we don't see in the newspaper. I said, no, if Dimitri said it's true. She said, but yeah, are you not dreaming? I said, but what? I'm in the phone with you. I'm not sleeping. She said, but okay, yeah, what will we do? I said, look, in Barcelona, you have nice shopping there, nice city, nice everything. She said, yeah. I said, it's fantastic. And you love Spanish? She said, yeah, I love food, Spanish food. I said, let's try. She said, okay, I will try.
Many people and many players thinking not play for the Barcelona. I come to see how play Barcelona in the stadium. You understand me?
Aunque no llegó en el momento más oportuno, en el sentido que fue el último año de Rijkaard, que fue un año complicado, luego tuvo la oportunidad de estar en un equipo muy ganador, de cosechar muchos éxitos y de que su influencia en el juego pues fuese muy positiva.
It was the best team in the world that me. Each position the best one. Messi was coming up. Ito was the best striker. Henry come from Arsenal with all the experience, with all the achievement he have in England. Iniesta was in best shape of his life. Xavi was the best shape in his life. And I think from there I start to understand winning mentality and winning football.
Es un jugador que físicamente es una bestia, ¿no? En todos los sentidos, y técnicamente está súper sobrado a la hora de tocar el balón, en corto, en largo, y al final en los momentos más importantes por las bajas que teníamos tanto en Stamford Bridge como en la final de Roma, pues hizo dos auténticos partidazos como central.
I saw Laporta because sometimes the director travel with the team in the same plane, and I see him. I said, this trophy, I love it. I would love to have it with me. I maybe show to my father. He said, yeah. He said, you want to show? He said, okay. If we win, you take the trophy to your country. You show to your father. I said, yeah. I said, but I can able to show to the country. He said, yeah. If you win, you can take it to go one day. I said, true. He said, okay. We met, but he said, yeah. If you win, you take it. I said, okay. my last season was quite difficult, because of course you have a young player was coming through as well, and was difficult. At that time, I have a big chat with Guardiola. Guardiola was this guy, very honest, where he said to me, "Yeah, I want you to stay, honestly." And said, "Pep, I know you've been grateful with me. You helped me to succeed, but I think, of course, you see, I'm a family man. I know I have a better friend there, and I want to play as number one." You know what I mean? It was very, very tough for me. I was at the time like I want to finish my career in Barcelona because I was loving by the fans. I was loving the club and I was loving the stadium. But at the end of the day, when Allah decides you to move on, you have to move on.
Ivoiriens, Ivoiriennes, du nord et du sud, du centre à l'ouest. Vous avez vu, on vous a prouvé aujourd'hui que toute la Côte d'Ivoire peut cohabiter, peut jouer ensemble pour un même objectif, se qualifier pour le mondial. Vous nous avez promis que cette fête allait rassembler le peuple. Aujourd'hui, on vous demande, s'il vous plaît, on se met à genoux. S'il vous plaît, déposez tous les armes. Faites les élections, organisez les élections et tout ira du mieux. On veut s'amuser. Arrêtez vos fusillades. On veut s'amuser. Arrêtez vos fusillades.
That time I was kid, and I think Didier Drogba, he was the captain at that moment. He took the honor to do that. For us was something big for us, be involved to stop the war in our country, something amazing. Because football is a big, big power, football can make things happen. People can make things change,
Yaya Toure, the leader for so many young people in terms of their visions, their dreams, to have him come to accept this designation as a UNEP Goodwill Ambassador is something that we are deeply grateful to you.
He's really personality, and why now he's ambassador from Africa, and for me will be not surprised if one of the day Yaya will be like, I don't know, Nelson Mandela from Africa.
Yeah, that time. But yeah, he's my close friend. My close friend Leon. Those guys been doing about racism because I love this shirt. And when I was Barcelona as well, Turam, you've been able to give me a lot of book, I've been reading a lot of book about racism, about discrimination, you know what I mean? I've been living in Europe for quite a while now. Something is wrong, something has to be removed, something has to change. But we are in the good process now. Everything is going slowly, but I think at the end of the day, if we see a big change, it's going to be a big positive for everyone.
Spirit of Manchester City, kind of the soul of Manchester, I think, the real working traditional people of Manchester.
We're fully interactive, Blue Tuesday, the voice of Manchester City supporters on the BBC. Tonight we're asking, if winning the last two league games so emphatically...
City is definitely the real Manchester club. I can sense that there is more of an interest towards City from within our own city than perhaps there is to United.
Probably the most successful team in British football history has been just a few miles down the road. So it's whether you go to the supermarket or you go to the pub or you go somewhere else, you've always got friends who are Manchester United supporters giving you, and we've had to put up with it for a lot of years.
Go to City was a new chapter, and my brother was the link, was very important because he was saying like, when we were kids, you remember when we talked, we want to win trophy as well together. That's the right time. Come to City, and maybe in the following years we're gonna leave trophy with this country. What do you think about that? I said, okay, bro, I will come.
first sign, we just thought, we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere now. Because you don't get players like that if you're not going anywhere.
Time to go.
It's Colin Bell, Lee and Summerby. They're all players from the 60s and 70s. That's a picture of inside the ground, Blue Moon, absolutely fantastic. And then obviously you've got the Sheikh Mansour there. The licence plate is Manchester City Football Club. This is when we won the FA Cup. Yaya's not on yet, but he'll be going on shortly with a few others.
Best compliment I can give to Yaya is I think the club was being built a little bit round him. If I was playing centre midfield against somewhere like Yaya Toure, when you look across the ring at a certain opponent, like a Floyd Mayweather or a Costa Zoo or someone like that, you think, oh, I'm in for a tough night.
Yaya Toure is the catalyst, if you like, right in the centre of the team, and I think other players like Aguero and Silva and Kevin De Bruyne, who's come in recently, might not have been at the club had Yaya and Toure not been that marker that went down. Yaya was the one that put Manchester City on the map.
I remember when I was coming there and I said, and I have the first conference and I said I want here to win trophies. He was looking at me. Yeah, is only one king. The king is United, it's not City. I said, yeah, City is gonna come the next king. They said, why? He said, forget about the money. Yeah, the money is gonna involve attract player, but it's the mentality is gonna come here. But the effort and the work you're gonna put in here is gonna make the player come. The best players gonna come here and make this club be the big club.
That game at Wembley against Manchester United in the semi-final, having already a couple of years earlier lost in the semi-final of the League Cup over 2 legs to United, felt like if City were going to announce themselves on the stage, that was the perfect platform to do it at Wembley against Manchester United.
It's the blue side of Manchester.
Yaya Toure at that moment was just God, because he put United out, and that to me was just everything.
To beat Manchester United in the semi-final, you know, I can't remember the last time Manchester City done that, you know, so as if you think, oh, that was a big enough achievement.
And my life is like I make a lot of bets with people, you know. Even with the people, even with the newspaper sometimes, I said, okay, look, I want to win that, and I will win that. Why we bet? You know what I mean? And sometimes it's a game. People take me, when I say that, people think I'm playing, but me, I take it seriously. I'm very serious about that, you know what I mean? Is it be my life like this? Because even my father, sometimes I bet with him. Even my wife, I bet with her sometimes. But because I love challenge, you know what I mean? When I score and when we win Monsignor and you see all the staff who's crying, even me, even everybody, I think we always stay remind of the player, even in the past.
Yaya Toure ending the long wait for a trophy for Manchester City. 35 years of pain erased in one Wembley afternoon.
This first trophy makes everything happen. You know what I mean? Because after this first trophy, we have a chat between our player when we are in the club, when we are in the restaurant speaking. I said, look guys, you see, when you win trophies, what makes you feel good? You feel good, you feel happy yourself, you feel proud. You put your name in the book of the club, you put your name in the story. That's we have to live every year. we just want to win this game against Kupier. Any score 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, but we win to win.
Silva. Yaya Toure. Zabaleta! Where's it going to drop? It's in! It's on the back. The goal is given, and it's Zabaleta!
It was tight space, and for me it was the right one. Just push the ball from front of him, control, shoot the ball. It was a little bit lucky, and I was a little bit afraid because I know Zabaleta is not good in front of the goal, but I think Allah was our side this time.
We go 1-0 up. Zabaleta, we think, right, this is it now, the doors are going to open.
Because Queen's Park Rangers might have to have a bit of a rethink here. Oh, now then, Cisse's in behind! Can change it! One shot! Equalises!
Closest we've come, we've blown it again.
And when I was in the dressing room, look at the game, I was like 2-1, 1-1, 2-1. I was dead. I was crazy.
I'd given up. Kupier scored the goal, and I was in a box. I went in the box. I sat down, and I got a beer out, and I thought, we blew it in.
And they've only put the ball in the back of the net once from their right back. Sheffield equalises.
When the goal went in, the equaliser, this is going to be even worse. People, including myself, thought, this is going to be so cruel because City are going to be one goal away from winning the league.
De Jong for a desperate Manchester City who have got to get on with this pretty quickly now. Aguero looking for the match as well. Balotelli drops Aguero. He can win it. It's won the title. Surely for Manchester City. An unbelievable finish. 2 goals in stoppage time. Who is writing this stuff? Oh my God.
The ground, what we was in, the size of that ground was shaking. I mean, everybody was up, tears coming down. Every bloke, every man in that stadium was crying.
I did cry, yeah, I did cry.
Manchester City, after 44 years, have won a title in the most dramatic style you could ever imagine. One day, there will be a Hollywood movie about this.
Never been seen before, and it will never ever be done again to win with the last kick of the game. You know what I mean? The last comeback from 1-0 down for the last kick of the game and win the league by goal difference against the enemy from across the road.
Best moment in Premier League history, without a shadow of a doubt. That was it, because that will never happen again.
Be in the shadow of United for I don't know how many years to be champion of the Premier League, I think those fans, they will fully deserve it.
I think he'll go down in the history books, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
And if you turn around and say, why was it through that period did we have so much success? I've got to say because of Yaya Toure, who was boxing it from the middle of the field.
If I had to pick out one player, and I've been watching Manchester City for 40 years, who's made the difference to make Manchester City a big player on the world stage, I know you could go for Aguero, I know you could go for Silva, and there are other players too, but to me it's Yaya Toure.
I'm happy with the club, I'm happy with the city, and I want to carry on. I think for what the chairman, for what the club, the fans have been doing for me, singing my name, I don't want to retire and before I have to give them something back, and I know what I want to give them back, and I don't want to share with you guys. I want to keep it. I'll keep it myself.